The biggest, most recent meta-analysis on collagen for skin looked at 23 trials and almost 1,500 people, and when researchers stripped out the studies funded by collagen companies, the effect on wrinkles, hydration, and elasticity basically vanished. So today we're going to figure out exactly who collagen actually helps, who's wasting $40 a month, and the $3 store alternatives that outperform it in head-to-head clinical evidence. Stick with me because the answer is more nuanced than scam or miracle, and there's one specific group of people who probably should keep taking it. Here's the thing, collagen is the #1 selling beauty supplement in the world. Powders, gummies, coffee creamers, even collagen marshmallows now. And the marketing promise is simple and seductive. Take this, and your skin rebuilds itself from the inside out. But if it worked that cleanly, dermatologists wouldn't be quietly rolling their eyes every time a patient mentions it. So what does the actual human evidence say? Not the influencer testimonials, not the brand-sponsored before and afters, the controlled trials. Let's start with the case for collagen, because it's not nothing. A 2023 meta-analysis pooled 26 randomized trials covering about 1,700 people, and hydrolyzed collagen peptides did show statistically significant improvements in skin hydration and elasticity at around 8 to 12 weeks. Wrinkle depth improved in 9 out of 10 of those trials. On paper, that sounds great, but here's the catch, and this is the catch that changes everything. In 2025, a new meta-analysis in the American Journal of Medicine did something the earlier ones didn't really emphasize. They split the trials by who paid for them. When they looked only at independently funded, high-quality studies, the effect on hydration, elasticity, and wrinkles disappeared. Gone. The positive headline result was being carried almost entirely by industry-funded and lower-quality studies. The authors concluded, and I'm quoting here, that there's no clinical evidence supporting collagen for skin aging. That's a big shift, and it's the supplement industry's quiet, big tobacco moment. Now here's where it gets interesting biologically. When you swallow collagen, it does not travel to your face. Your stomach doesn't care that it came from a fancy marine source. It gets broken down into amino acids and small D and tripeptides, dumped into your general amino acid pool, and your body uses those building blocks wherever it wants: your gut lining, your muscle repair, your hair, your nails, maybe your skin. There's some interesting research suggesting a few bioactive peptides do reach the bloodstream and might signal skin fibroblasts to do more collagen making. That's plausible, but it's a long way from this powder is delivered to your wrinkles. And here's a number that should reframe the whole conversation. Your body makes about 100 grams of collagen every day on its own, as long as it has enough amino acids and vitamin C. A 10-gram supplement is a rounding error on top of that. The real bottleneck isn't raw materials. It's sun damage, oxidation, glycation, and age. So if collagen is a coin flip at best, what does the evidence say actually moves the needle? #1 by a mile, sunscreen daily, about $15 a month. It is the single most effective anti-aging intervention ever studied, full stop. #2, topical retinoids. A single application of 0.1% retinol was shown to restore procollagen levels in older skin back to what you'd see in sun-protected young skin. That is a clinically meaningful effect that no oral collagen study has ever matched, and drugstore retinol runs $10 to $25 a month. #3, and this surprises people, just hit your daily protein target, 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight. If you're undereating protein, no skin supplement is going to save you. Fix the foundation first. #4, vitamin C, dietary or a cheap 500 milligram pill. It's a required cofactor for your body to actually build collagen. And #5, this is the sneaky one, plain glycine powder. Collagen is about 33% glycine, and most people are mildly glycine deficient. A lot of the "I feel better, I'm sleeping better, my skin glows" effects people credit to collagen may actually be glycine effects. Bulk glycine costs about 10 cents a gram. Collagen peptides cost roughly 10 times that for the same glycine. Quick rapid-fire round, plant-based collagen doesn't exist. Collagen is exclusively an animal protein. Anything labeled vegan collagen is just amino acids plus vitamin C, useful, but not collagen. Topical collagen creams, the molecule is way too big to actually penetrate your skin. At best it sits on the surface as a humectant and holds water. Bone broth as a collagen source, massively inefficient. To hit the clinical 10-gram dose, you'd be drinking 5 to 15 cups a day. Gelatin powder is the same protein for pennies. Marine versus bovine versus premium blends. No consistent clinical edge, you're paying for the marketing. And the start in your 20s for prevention, pitch. No trial has shown that preventive use in young, healthy adults provides any measurable long-term benefit. That's just selling you 40 years of subscriptions. Okay, so is anyone in the yes, take it column? Possibly. If you're over 50, eating low protein, recovering from surgery or a wound, or you simply find it easier to hit your protein target with a scoop of unflavored collagen in your coffee, then sure, it's a perfectly fine, very safe protein source. Trials show adverse event rates under 1%, mostly mild stomach stuff. A few cautions though: if you have a fish or shellfish allergy, skip marine collagen. If you have kidney disease or you're on a protein-restricted diet, talk to your doctor before adding concentrated protein. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, supplemental doses aren't well studied, stick to food sources. And because supplements are barely regulated, look for third-party tested brands, NSF, Informed Sport, or USB on the label. Let's talk expectations, because this is where people get burned. In the trials that did show effects, here's what improvement actually looked like. At 4 weeks, maybe slightly better skin hydration, measurable on a machine, probably not noticeable in the mirror. At 8 to 12 weeks, small improvements in elasticity and fine line depth, again, often only visible on instrumented skin measurements, not to your eyes. So when you see a dramatic influencer transformation photo, ask yourself what else changed. Did they start drinking more water, sleeping more, using retinol, wearing sunscreen, got better lighting and makeup for the after shot? Because the data says the collagen is probably the smallest piece of that picture. So here's how I'd put it all together. The independent, high-quality evidence does not support collagen as a meaningful skin treatment. It's safe, it's clean, and it's essentially expensive protein powder with extra glycine. If you love it and you can afford it, no harm done. But if your goal is actually better skin, the evidence-ranked stack is simple. Wear sunscreen every single day. At a drugstore, retinol a few nights a week. Hit your protein target. Get vitamin C from food or a cheap pill. Sleep 7+ hours. Don't smoke. Cut back on added sugar, because glycation literally damages your existing collagen. That stack costs less than 1 month of a premium collagen subscription, and it's backed by decades of dermatology research. The real harm of the collagen craze isn't side effects. It's the opportunity cost, people spending $40 or $60 a month on a powder while skipping the $10 retinoid that would actually move the needle. If this changed how you think about collagen, hit the like button. It genuinely helps these evidence-based videos reach people who are about to drop $60 on a tub of powder. Drop a comment with what supplement you'd like me to dig into next. I'm building a list. And take care of yourselves out there, wear your sunscreen, eat your protein, and I'll see you in the next one.